And speaking of gaming, if I've ever helped you in any way, given any value, any gems, I need you to do me a favor on YouTube. Go follow my brother's gaming channel, Big Ass Kid. He's stepped out and began his entrepreneurial journey into gaming. So what I want you guys to do is go follow his page. And in 2 months, I'm going to hop on there with him, play some games, and then for those of you that have subscribed, I'm going to do something special for you. I'm going to give away 5 stocks that I absolutely love that I've never talked about anywhere else, not on Stock Club, not on Market Mondays, anywhere. So do me a favor, go follow his channel, and then Xander's channel will be coming this summer as well. Love you all so much. These are the 3 lessons that I learned from the greatest trader of all time. Number 1, you do not need a high win rate to make big returns. You need big risk to reward ratios. So their firm was only right 50.75% of the time. This is why I always tell you, risk to reward and capital selection on a trade is key. And you only need 12 trades per year to hit your benchmark. If you're risking 1 to make 11, 1 to make 50, 1 to make 100, you don't have to win 99% of your trades. Your winning trades should erase 5 or 6 bad trades that happened if you're only risking 1.2%, 1.3% of your capital. 2, marry your system, otherwise you're choosing suicide. After you create a great trading system with an edge, you have to trade it consistently with discipline and don't do anything else. No trading system will work if it is not followed. And you have to let your trades breathe, and you have to stick with that system long enough in order for it to work out and be profitable. And every trader has done it, including me. Sometimes we'll have something that works and we'll walk away from it out of ego. But the place I am in now, unless God himself comes to me and tells me that I need to change my system, I don't make any changes to it. Will I find ways to possibly improve it? Yes. But I've seen too many people that are good at this craft. And then I'm like, hey, you had a strategy that worked, like VWAP or Golden Cross, Black Cross, or let's say you have resistance channels and support channels, and all of a sudden, because of FOMO, noise, you begin to change your strategy. And then all of a sudden, you then have to relearn every part of that system. So for me, with my system, please write this down. Your trading system should be able to work long-term and short-term on every asset class. So then if you go change, like imagine if I took my crystal ball and said, to hell with this, it's not good enough. And then I go come up with something else. Now I have a pyramid that I use instead of a crystal ball. I then have to go learn how that pyramid works on every asset class. You're destroying time. And often the reason why people do it is out of boredom, not because of profitability. Marry your system. Otherwise you are choosing suicide. Shout out to P who came up with the term marrying system too. And then number 3, backtest your strategy with 20 years of data. When you have a system that works, you need to go look at every asset class that you can chart and look at it consistently to see if in every market cycle, will it work? Answer this for me real quick. The way that you trade right now, will it work in 2026? And if you have enough backtest data, you should know if that will happen, because you should know over a 5-year cycle when your trade performance will break down. Please write this down, super gem. You should know year by year, odd years, how well you're going to do, and even number years, how well you're going to do based on testing 6 years worth of data. And also, if you go back to 1999, 1983, 1987, 2001, how well will your strategy work? If you're trading futures, there are some futures that you have long enough that will give you all of that data. If not, if you're investing in Apple or Microsoft, you should be able to look at the data from Apple or Microsoft and pull up enough data from back in the day to see if your system will work. Don't change your system. Your risk to reward means everything. Marry your strategy and do not deviate from it, and back test your strategy with 20 years worth of data.